Ahead of a Euros 2020 tie between England and Scotland at Wembley tonight, excited fans have made their way south of the border to watch the game in the capital. Up to 20,000 are making the journey, with hundreds of boozed-up fans celebrating in Hyde Park and other parts of the city last night as they set up their own unofficial fan zone. There was little social distancing as fans formed large groups that broke with England's legal coronavirus restrictions. Under Step 3 of Mr. Johnson's roadmap out of lockdown, gatherings of more than 30 are illegal in outside areas. Urging this afternoon for all fans to abide by the rules, the Prime Minister's official spokesman said, "We've set out before, we've made clear, the guidance of what is permitted under Step 3 in terms of what people can do indoor or outdoors." Excited supporters of the Scottish national team donned the official kit and draped themselves in saltires as they partied in London. Flares were set off as fans sang songs including Flower of Scotland and We'll Be Coming Down the Road. In total about 800 fans gathered in Hyde Park, while police officers watched on to make sure there were no outbreaks of violence. Both Scotland First Minister Nicola Sturgeon and London Mayor Sadiq Khan had pleaded with fans not to make their way to the capital for the game. They said those without tickets or a booking for a pub should enjoy the match from their hometowns in a bid to stop coronavirus spreading across the country. Unlike in most years, no official fan zones with large outdoor screens showing the match have been made available to the general public. Trafalgar Square has been reserved for 700 key workers to watch the match during the group stages of the Euros tournament. The Prime Minister's official spokesman refused to join Mr. Khan, and Ms. Sturgeon is pleading with fans not to make the trip to London, saying they were allowed to travel under COVID guidelines. He said, "As you're aware, people are free to travel anywhere in the UK, and as you're aware, lots of people are doing so." England versus Scotland is often described as football's oldest rivalry. The fixture has been known to occasionally spark violent outbreaks in the past between fans. Euros 2020 is the first international tournament Scotland have qualified for since 1998. Ms. Sturgeon has today urged those in London, as well as fans staying north of the border, to take care while watching, particularly for those gathering in someone's house. Remember to take the basic precautions, keep the windows open, wash your hands regularly, and please be especially careful around people who are not yet fully vaccinated or who might be more vulnerable, she said. And be careful if, or hopefully when, Scotland score some goals. She added, "I know these precautions are tiresome for everybody in every context, and they're particularly tiresome when people are trying to enjoy the normal pleasures of a football match. But this virus, it doesn't care about football, it's not a Scotland fan or an England fan, it only cares about spreading from one person to another." The Prime Minister will tonight be staying at his official countryside residence of Chequers in Buckinghamshire. His spokesman said he did not know if Mr. Johnson would be watching the game, but that he wished all the teams of the UK luck in the tournament.